Welcome back, episode 149 of the Bears' latest podcast. I'm your host, Colton St. Vincent. Underdog Fantasy is back, y'all. Take it right here. Take your phone out and give it a scan right now. You are scanning this. We'll get to what to do later, because first, we've got Khalil Mack rumors. Very interesting. Heavy is like a news publication, Heavy magazine. Big time journos go here. Heavy on football, heavy on Bears. Anyway, recently they wrote an article, Bears reunion with 9-time Pro Bowler on table if Max Crosby trade fails. Pretty much he has become, we are coming to a month of March where we're going to see a lot of cuts, a lot of cap casualties, and one person that everyone thinks is going to be one of the guys is Khalil Mack. So he's obviously been there before. It'd be pretty sweet to get somebody to actually help out on the other side. His like overall makeup here is still really good. The dude's a beast. He was 12th out of 115 edge rushers last year in Pro Football Focus overall ranking. That's with only playing about 82nd most snaps. So, he is kind of everything right now. He's 50th on pressure, so he's not like a sack machine like he used to be, but that just kind of shows he knows what he's doing still, obviously. Still one of the best in the league. 35 years old, 6'3", 270, but an 83 overall score, so he's good at plugging holes. He's good at stopping the run. He's good at being smart when he's on the field. It'd be cool to have a very good veteran across from Montez Sweat, so I absolutely love this idea. The other one is Odafe Owahe. I don't know how good that is, but currently he is an outside linebacker on the Chargers. He looks like he might become a cap casualty himself. So that's an option that Heavy threw out there. I don't know how good of an option it is. He only has 11 total. Those are all postseason numbers. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's got some tackles. He was on Baltimore and the Chargers last year. Who knows? It's all scheme fit. It's all way above my pay grade. And Khalil Mack, keep an eye out for him. Next up, we've got Tremaine Edmunds. Last week, he was reported to seek a trade. He's not looking. The Bears are saying, yeah, we are going to allow you to seek a trade. It sounds like they're going to cut him if they don't. You're thinking, why would you want to trade for a guy if he's going to be cut? Well, that's because if you trade for him, he's yours. Teams like the Titans, the Raiders, the Giants, right there at the bottom, those guys are not going to be able to get a Tremaine Edmunds in free agency, even if it's 1 year, even if they have the most money. The Edmunds doesn't want that. So, but apparently he has strong trade value. Tremaine Edmunds does. So, according to Sports Mockery, they were taking a look at some other trades like around this. So he's still only 27. So we are looking at starters between the age of 26 and 29. Edmunds will be 28 in May. And what they got in comp for him. So he's been obviously very productive and pretty durable up until last season. So he's going to be closer to like the Jonathan Vilma, who's traded for a 4th-round pick, Jamie Collins for a 3rd-round pick, and Quan Alexander for a 5th-round pick, and Kiko Alonso. So who knows? Who knows what we get? It sounds like we could get a 4th or 5th for him, which would be pretty cool for a salary dump. So that would be a very good and positive thing. So just keep that in mind, everybody. It sucks that we're trading, but if we kind of get anything at all, it's pretty freaking good because salary dumps are very hard to do, and getting any asset back in return. 4th-round pick would be crazy. 3rd-round pick, sick. We'll see what happens. 3rd-round pick would be so stupid for these teams below, but what do I know? I know a lot less than those guys, I can tell you that much. One thing I do know, I asked you to scan this earlier. We're talking about it right now. Underdog Fantasy. Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties are back. Underdog is the best place to get in on all of the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Pick whether your favorite teams will go higher or lower on stats like rebounds, steals, points, and more. Get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. Download the app today. Use promo code FOOTBALLFAN. That's the football fan right there. You scanned. Now you use your promo code for $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code FOOTBALLFAN. Underdog. Make picks. Win money.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-878 or text HOMI 467-369.
Nobody's better in the game. Underdog is the best. Another great person in the game, Sarah Marshall, Musket Fire. They are the Shy City Sports counterpart over in New England, but she reports that it seems beyond clear at this point that the Patriots want to make a massive impact on the offense in this offseason. Trading for a receiver might be their best option. They won't find what they need at a level they want in free agency, so using some draft capital to acquire pieces appears to be the solution. At the very least, Patriots need to consider what value DJ Moore can bring to their offense and give a trade a real thought as they head into the pivotal 2026 season. It's a very good spot for him, for DJ Moore as a player. I would hate to get rid of him, but I completely understand to get rid of him. I believe it's one of the bigger cap hits of the year, and we already have plenty of offensive weapons. So it's a time that you really can just let a guy like this go, which sucks because I absolutely love him. 2023 was his first season, 1,300 yards, 966 yards in 2024, and just 682 yards last season. First season in Ben Johnson's offense. Kind of seemed like we didn't know how to use him until the postseason. Maybe we figured it out. Maybe it is something that we can just clip off our cap and move on. Again, any sort of draft capital here is pretty good. It doesn't matter how good a player really is. People are so cheap. So if you get another 5th-round pick for a guy like this, it's going to be pretty sweet. Speaking of rounds and drafts, Mel Kiper Jr.'s latest mock draft, 2026 mock draft, Bears selecting 25th. They have Caden McDonald, defensive tackle, Ohio State. This is a lovely, lovely pick. Gervon Dexter, one more year after this. Caden McDonald, ginormous human being, run stopper, plugs a hole, and it would make sense. According to Mel Kiper, number 1 D tackle on his big board and has a nose for the football. 17 run stops in 2025. Having him on the interior would be huge for the Bears team that allowed 5 yards per carry last season. 4th worst in the NFL. So I do not hate this pick whatsoever. If we are very thin on the defensive line and we don't really know where to start, the middle's a good stop right there. Pretty much anyone at a defensive tackle position can really make an impact, and if this guy is the best at his position in the whole draft, sign me up, dude. Absolute steal. So that's a name that you can start saying at the water cooler. All right? Imagine being the guy at the water cooler that doesn't know Caden McDonald, huh? All right. Episode 149, Bears' latest podcast. I'm your host, Colton St. Vincent, Underdog Fantasy. That's the reason we are here, y'all. Love Underdog. Love you guys. Love Ben Johnson. Love Caleb. Catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.